Hi you guys, it's Andrea here, the broker over at House Realty. So I just wanted to give you guys a tip and talk about budgeting for today. So budgeting is a very important part of the home buying process, and I want to share a couple reasons why. So when you budget, it allows you to pull and put some money to the side. We want to get in the habit, even if it's $10 or $20, of putting money to the side as far as savings. Even if you're in a position where you buy that house, you still want to make sure that you are budgeting, especially where you have that savings portion built into your budget. When you find that home, you're going to make an offer on that property, and then immediately it's going to deplete a lot of the money that you had in your savings between the down payment and that closing costs. So it's important that you don't go into a home that needs a lot of repairs or becomes a money pit, because you've already taken down your savings quite a bit. But now if this home starts to need a furnace, it needs a roof, and it needs any other, especially major repairs, it can put you in a bad position very quickly. So as part of that budget, as you're working towards that budget, you're going to have that amount in your budget that you're going to be paying for your mortgage. Maybe you're already paying that for rent, but you might want to even take that up a little bit if you plan on buying a larger home or a larger payment that what you're currently making on your rent. So get used to building that out in your monthly budget of what you will be paying on that mortgage. That way, when you finally get into that home of your choice, you're already positioned, or you know the feeling of what it's like of making that monthly payment. You can probably identify pretty quickly after 3 months, even if you plan on taking on a mortgage of about $1,500, whereas right now you're making a monthly payment of $1,000. How does that feel over 3 months, making that $1,500 payment? Obviously, $1,000 would go towards your rent. You would take that other $500 and put it over into a savings account. You're just putting it into your budget, and you're preparing for that home ownership process. So it's very important. You don't want to overbuy on that home. That's why I'm saying, see what it feels like, at $1,500 or whatever that dollar amount is, if you're planning on moving into something that's higher. Because just because, your income is saying you can afford something, they may not necessarily look into what your daily lifestyle is. If you like to do things like go out, entertainment, and things like that, you don't want to become house poor. House poor meaning you have all this money positioned into your home that you can't do anything else. So you can really get yourself into a depressing state if you put all your money into your home, but now your friends are calling and say, hey, let's go here, let's go there. And it sounds good initially right out the gate to say, I'd rather have this really nice home than to be able to do these other things. But if you're accustomed and you're a social person, you like to go out, you like to have fun, you don't want to completely eliminate from your budget. So play around with it. Again, just you $1,500, or if you're planning on taking on a couple hundred more dollars in a house payment, start paying that to yourself, that additional part to yourself in savings, but get used to that and see if you really like that, so you can determine where you need to be. So this is your tip for today. I hope you found it useful. If you have more questions about this, we can actually help you create that budget for you. You can give our office a call at 216-220-7886. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a good day.